Yeah! Welcome to your free class.
And happy birthday. In person.
Yeah.
Like, as personable as this can get.
Yeah. Oh no, we can't hear you. Hang on.
Wait for it. Do you want me to
turn yours off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it? Hang on. No, turn yours down.
I tried to.
Stop making noise.
I'm not touching it.
Alright, go again. Nope, still can't hear you. Damn it. Ah!
Wait.
Where's my speaker? No, that's microphone. That is speaker. Why is speaker being weird? Okay, hang on a second. Do it the long way.
You're not muted? No, you've got sound.
Okay.
We haven't muted people?
How about now?
Can you... No.
No. Oh, my laptop sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck. It's just... It's trying to do too many things at once.
Yeah. It's an overachiever. And then achieves nothing. That's not true.
Well, if you're on Zoom...
Yes.
We'll hear Vanessa through that.
Okay, let me get on Zoom.
And as Charlotte's jumping on Zoom, I'll just check that YouTube is going. Looks like it. And I'll send that to the Zing Facebook group. It's so bizarre. Why is it not working today? I mean, that's working.
I'm going to join that video.
Shah's on. Can we hear you, Vanessa?
Hi.
We can hear you through that. So I don't need to be here. And we could still hear you? In theory?
No, it was through you, Shah.
It was through me. Alright, I'll come back in. We do the internet so well, Jetro. Oh, it's so annoying.
One day we'll get a story from Vanessa. It better be a good story now, Vanessa. We're trying hard to get this to happen.
Alright. Oh, it's just...
Yeah, there's an echo.
Yeah, echo. Alright, hopefully we should be able to hear you now, Vanessa. Yay!
All I was trying to say a while ago was that I sort of feel like I've earned back one of the very many free classes which you've already given me. So thank you so much. I'll totally fly this Perth especially through Zing.
Yay!
Yeah, the most expensive free class ever.
Yeah, I know. Like the free class includes only the class, yeah? Like it doesn't include flights.
Okay. Right.
Or quarantine in the hotel.
Yeah, it'll be like a 10 grand class. We better make it good, Jet.
It was worth the story for the fame, I'm sure. Yeah.
But like, how did you not know that you were competing? Because surely they would have like made some announcements.
Interview performance, and our teacher was like, yeah, we just went off for a walk afterwards, and we're thinking, oh, I sucked that up, and I sucked that up, and then we go text us saying you won, and like, but I sucked so much up. And the other kids were, and they were all kids, and they were really cute, and some of them were like looking off stage and having like they were getting nervous, and they were all out of time with each other. The thing is, like adults, you take for granted that you like to hit each other and make sure you're like in line with each other.
Yeah, well.
The kids were like totally not dancing together in their routines. They were very cute, but
And you crushed their dreams.
You took away their first prize meal.
Yeah. Did you get any like upset parents? You know, like dance moms that were just like.
No, we didn't hang around for that. Yeah, we just got our prizes and then ran off. We did admittedly, we did compete the following year as well.
Oh, you need to say that in the story. Shame.
We best take more candy from the babies.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, but like, how old were you guys? What was the age difference?
I can't remember exactly. I was like all different ages.
But was it like, you know, a couple of years difference, or was it like, nah, we're like,
A little
15 years older.
They were kids, they weren't teenagers.
Right,
So
okay.
they were a lot better than us. And some of the kids doing individual routines were also a lot better than we were. Like, they had their class before our class with our really old teacher. She's amazing.
Right.
She's 85 and she still uses tape. She hasn't figured out the technology. Her tape player's like sort of slowly died. It's got all these missing knobs and she can't get to replace the tape like her.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's someone that's worse than us. We could give her lessons on technology.
This is Hanger Zoom.
Oh, no, you're starting too hard. This is how you open Spotify.
I don't use Spotify. Spotify I don't get.
Yeah.
I'd rather have all my own music on my laptop than have to rely on the internet every time I want to play something. Is there still a waiting list?
Yeah. Oh, this bloody echo. So Swing Mania is apparently there, but I can't see them on the screen.
So go into gallery view.
Oh, there we go.
So close that window.
Okay, yeah. Hey, it's Nathan and Kathy's kitchen. Sup, kitchen? You're muted. Hola.
Hey Vanessa, happy birthday for yesterday.
Thank you.
Wait, so Vanessa, that means you've already listened to the entire podcast. Could we snuck that in at the very end?
I better get to the end in case there was another quiz.
Say that again?
I better get to the end just in case there was another quiz for me to win. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to keep answering them.
So all these kids are calling up with their answers and they're going to steal that off them as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works.
Hey Charlotte, that was great, that history thing you did of Swing in Perth, the family tree thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, it turns out we missed a couple of schools or organization things. So I might have to do an updated version at some point. But I can't take credit for that. That was mostly Michelle. I just condensed the information just relating to the swing schools, and still got it wrong. But thank you.
First time anybody's really done that though, so don't be too hard on yourself.
What, me? Nah, never. It's not my thing.
So not you.
No, I know, right? Yeah, you know. Do you have an answer for the quiz question this week? Hey, Jackie. Vanessa, do you have an answer for the quiz question this week?
No, sorry, I was like tuning in and out of it, so I kind of missed the question.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I have to listen to it again. I sort of, yeah.
Just fast forward to the end.
Right, yeah. Need to go back.
So, in case you didn't know the connection, Vanessa, the Glenn that we talk about, so like Glenn and Deb, that's your cousin, right?
Sorry?
Glenn's your cousin or uncle?
No, Deb's my cousin.
Oh, Deb is. I thought it was Glenn. Why did I think it was Glenn?
I don't know. No,
all right, so Deb is, yes.
He married into the family.
Right, so by relation, by marriage.
Yes.
So you're part of Perth dance royalty.
He's a prince!
Prince Nathan! Yeah.
Bring out for everybody.
Let them have sugar pushes.
I remember when I was younger, they came to one of our family gatherings and they actually did like swing dancing, and I had no idea what it was.
Cool.
That's so cool.
I didn't get video of it. I think it was before mobile phones were a thing.
Yeah.
It was a while ago. I was pretty young.
Cool.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, right. Yeah.
How's the time?
We're 3 minutes past. We should start the class.
Okay, let's start the class 3 minutes ago.
Yep.
I just love the idea of yelling, people to do fitness stuff, and then you're just sitting on the chair for after class.
How great is the PAX video?
Oh, I've got a new one to put up today as well. I forgot. Remind me after.
Okay. It just made me so happy. Jed showed it to me last week and he's like, should I put this up? And I'm like, if you don't put this up, I will break into your house, steal your phone, and do it for you.
All right. Everything looks like it's working, so we should probably start a class.
All right. Before we begin.
Yes, yeah. Cool. Okay, so before we begin, out of the frame.
You're really little.
Yeah, sorry. Before we begin, we'd like to acknowledge the fact that here in Perth we are dancing on Wudjuk Noongar Budja. This is Wudjuk clan's land. They are the traditional custodians, and we want to pay our respects to their elders, past and present, and encourage you guys to learn about what a country you are on too. This is Charlotte.
This is Jethro.
You know you're here for part 3 of a routine. If not, well, you get to learn part of a routine.
You are now. Is it part 3 or part 4?
Part 4.
Or part 4.
Part 4
yeah.
routine. So we're going to finally finish off this routine, which will be performed on Zoom, kind of, ish, and then we'll play it at the performance ball.
Yeah, so just a brief reminder of dates. So next week's Zoom class is putting it all together.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the 27th of August is when Jet needs to have all the video submissions by that time.
Yeah.
So that he can edit it all up, put it all together, and so we can present it at the performance ball, which will be on the 30th.
Tonight's class, I will
slightly
be
different.
sitting down a lot. I've been injured for the last few weeks. My back's not healing, so I'm going to try this week to dance as little as possible. So I'm going to 90% of the time be in this chair.
And if you see him standing up and being too invasive, you can just shout at him and be like, "Sit down! Down in front!"
So yeah, I'll demonstrate a few things, but most of the class I'll just be sitting and yelling at Charlotte and you guys.
So it'll be like a normal day in my life.
Door warm up!
Wow! What?
How did you hurt your back, Jet?
Throwing Charlotte.
But like 6 years ago. And like, you know, word to the wise, don't do like lifts in the ocean where like you're not on a super stable base. You can get that one for free. All right, so a song. Dooby dooby doo.
So yeah, for those that don't know, our warm-ups consist of us dancing like an idiots, just copycat. Just copy what Charlotte does to warm up. I'll yell some things as well to help out.
Sure.
Once we get a song. Okie dokie.
Okay.
So if you remember from last week, we just finished in tandem.
Yes.
So leaders are on the left.
We just got out by doing that full circle. We finish up in closed.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Ta-da!
From here, the first move is a tuck turn, but we wanted to do the tuck turn where the follows get sent that way.
So again, remember, if you're facing the screen, you would be sending yourself out to the right-hand side.
So that means the rock step, triple step is going to be
One,
step,
two,
triple step,
Triple step.
So
Nice.
leaders by yourself, you're going to be going rock step. On this first triple step, face the right-hand side, and then mime that turn still with your left hand.
Yeah. And this is a good tip for just leading in general. If you want to face where you want your follow to go, it's a really good tip. Follows, we are going to do our nice rotational rock step, turn to our left to face our partner, and then triple out behind us. Triple step. So we would also be miming with that hand connection. Shu, ba, shakira, shakira. Having that right hand up. Sort of miming the fact that that's still connected.
From here we do 2 sugar pushes.
So 6
1,
counts.
2, 3,
Triple,
4, 5,
triple,
6.
1, 2, triple, triple.
Then inside turn to closed.
Rock step towards your left shoulders follows and back to close. So let's just do all of that. I'm going to be, as Jethro's not going to be dancing as much, I'll be jumping between doing leading and following. I will always try to clarify which role I'm doing. I'm going to start with the follow role, doing that whole sequence. So remembering we're going straight into a tuck turn, 2 sugar pushes, two sugar pushes or 6 count basics, and then an inside turn to close.
5, 6, the tuck turn first. 1, 2, 3, and 4, sugar push. 1, 2,
hands.
3, and 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Inside turn, back to
With
close.
your left shoulder
Triple,
follows.
Triple, 1, 2.
I wonder, should we move that here because you're leading and it's less in the way? Oh no, but just for
No,
the.
no, move it. I can't
Oh
do it.
right, okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah. It's fine to move it. I just don't
Yeah,
move it.
let's do
My stick. Do it better.
it. Alright. Here you go, Norma.
Thanks.
Oh, that looks weird now. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the lead side and you're gonna be in the way again. So same thing again. Tuck turn, sugar push, inside turn to close. Leaders, I'm doing your version now. 6, 7, and 1, 2,
turn.
3, and 4, 5,
Sugar
and
push.
6. 1, 2, 3, and 4,
Sugar
5,
push
and
again.
6. 2, 3, and 4,
Back to
5, and
close.
6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So remembering that we do still want to be doing the arm stuff that will give the shape and the idea of what we're trying to communicate much more clearly. And it's good practice as well. So
Do
let's
it again.
Yeah, exactly.
5,
I'm doing
6,
following.
5, 6, 7, and 1,
Turn.
2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So 1, 2,
Sugar push.
3, and 4, 5, and 6. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So
Return
1,
to
2,
close.
3, and 4, 5, and 6.
Again for the leaders.
5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6.
Yes?
Let's move on.
Move on.
Yeah.
Alright.
We can add fancy stuff in after we've got all the choreo.
Yeah. So after that.
3. Ooh. 3.
A certain number.
It is 3 forward swing outs.
Yes. I will go through the follow bit first. Do you want me to do the lead as well?
I'll come up and do
You
the
want to
lead.
do the lead? Okay.
Yeah.
So follow. It's going to feel a little bit weird because we have to remember that we're doing the swing out from close. So the first half is basically not going anywhere. So we want to do our step, step, triple step on the spot.
Now there's a forward swing out here, so there's 5, 6, even is still forwards.
Yeah, so we want to be facing the screen the entire time for our 5, 6, And then this last triple step is when we're going to be turning around. And it feels really weird because you're doing it on your left leg, but you're turning around towards your right. So it's going to be a start really small, triple step. So do that just with me for now. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 6, 7, and shoot, pa, Shakira, ooh, pa, Shakira. And then we'll do the front open.
Yeah. So leaders, our swing outs are going to be step, step, triple in front. So we're still triple stepping on that left leg. At this point, your back will be to the camera. So we want to turn around pretty quickly on that 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8. So on count 5, my head, shoulder, and hip are all going towards the camera. So I've got this step, step, triple step to get my back to the camera. And then this is count 5. So on this step, everything goes towards the camera. 5, 6, and triple step to reset. 5, 6, 7, and step, step, triple step. 5, 6, 7, 8. A 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Can you do it once just facing the camera so you can see like the effect that it will give?
A 5,
so to speak?
6, 7, and so you're not messing with it?
Yeah.
A 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3. A 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, and a 1.
Cool. So that is the swing out, forward swing out from closed. The forward swing out from open is not much different. Follows. So we have done the 5, 6, 7, and 8 facing towards the. This is where our back
camera's
is.
here.
Yeah. Our back is to the camera now. So our
1, 2.
our 1, 2. Everything is the same as a regular swing out. You have your 1, 2. Whether you want to put swivels in it or not, I'll leave that up to you. But just a step, step. On that triple step, we want to make sure that we have completed that 180. Triple step, facing the camera again, and then we are right back where we started with that swing out from closed. Forward, forward.
On the 5, 6.
Triple step.
On the 7, 8.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's like having subtitles. That.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Oh, do you do Portuguese?
Come on, man. Eu te dou a kia ora, bro.
All right, so let's try. Let's try that swing out, forward swing out from open one time with the follows. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, step. Turn around. Forward, forward. Turn around. One more time.
Yeah, do it again for follows. Yeah.
5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3.
Towards
and
the
4,
camera.
5, 6,
6,
7, 8. So 1, 2. And
Leaders, it's the same as the first swing out. We just do that swing out 3 times.
okay,
Yeah.
cool, nice and easy. So let's put that together. Let's do the swing out from closed, and then 2 more swing outs on top of that.
Leaders, it should feel the same. You're just doing it 3 times in a row.
Follows, the orientation feels a bit weird sometimes, but just stick with it. I believe in you.
Go.
All right, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and. How'd they look?
Yeah, they're looking good. They're doing the right shapes.
Outstanding work.
Some of the rhythms look still a bit confused because
Okay.
their backs turn. They're trying like, what foot is it? So there's still a little bit of like, which foot is it?
Yeah, so it is the same rhythm. It's still your 8 count basic. So it's your step, step, triple, step, step, triple. Where it can feel weird, follows, is that last triple step, like I said, because you're sort of facing the wrong way, but you want to turn around in time. So make sure that you turn early, and the more comfortable you get with the shape of a forward swing out, the more you can push how late. Obviously, when you're connected to someone, it's a heck of a lot easier because you've got someone turning you around. You've got that tension that's helping you turn. And when you're doing it on your own, it does feel a bit eh.
So with these forward swing outs, so I just had a brain thought.
Well done.
Ignoring the first swing out.
Yep.
So this is just all the swing outs from open, back to open.
Yes.
The steps.
Yes.
Treble forwards.
And then
Triple steps, turn around.
exactly. So it's like you're doing the first
Forwards,
half.
forwards, turn around.
It's like, yeah.
Forwards, turn
Exactly.
around.
I had that same thought as I was saying the words. I was like,
Yeah.
it's like the first half of a swing out repeated.
Yeah. It's not
So-
the foot, but yeah.
yeah. But in terms of like the orientation. So like Jet was saying, it's this idea of like forward, do a 180. Forward, do a 180. Do ba, shoot, feet up. Do
Right, left,
shoot, feet up.
left, right.
Shoot, feet up.
Right, left.
The wrong feet. But that, yeah.
Really? Which one's your right? Oh, okay, yeah, it is.
So yeah, so if that helps, think of it that way of just forward, turn around. Forward, turn around.
Just do it a few more times in practice.
Yes, that's good. And we're going to do it still with the swing up from close because it's good practice.
Yes.
To do it from there.
So yeah, the only difference follows is your first triple step doesn't turn.
Exactly.
Every other one does.
Every other one does. So 5, 6, 7,
Step,
on the spot.
step, triple and
Forward, turn around. Step,
forwards, turn around. Forwards, turn around. Step, triple around. Step, triple around. Step, triple around. Step. For the leads, 1, 2, triple in front, 5, 6, 7, and step, triple and 5, 6, 7. One more time, step, triple in front, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Cool. Should we put that on top of the previous choreo? Or
Are there any questions?
That is also a great point. Are there any questions? Are things working-ish and stuff? 2 thumbs up from Nathan, 2 thumbs up from Vanessa, and also Chucky. Awesome.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool.
All right, so more choreo. Should we just finish it off and then put the music on? Or do you want to put some music on first?
No, I reckon let's finish off all the choreo.
I agree.
Because we're almost there.
Exactly.
We've got
so we've done
2 moves.
Yeah.
2 moves to go.
We've done so 3 swing outs.
Yep.
My orientation is now I am
Your back
to the camera.
Yep.
So I'm like this, facing you, but like that's my camera. And then it is a 6 count return to close.
6
slide.
count return to close with a break. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, right foot, rock step, triple in and slide. 6. Oh no, is it a hard break?
It's a hard break.
All right. So sorry, no slide. It's just a hard break. You'll hear it in the music anyway. So one more time follows. That is rock, step, triple step, freeze. And your weight should end up on your back foot so that your front foot is free for what comes next.
Leads.
For the leads, you will be facing the camera at the stage, and it's the same thing. 6 count with a break. Your left, right, triple step, and break. And you want to be miming that return to close action with your left hand. So let's do it with counts for the leads. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and follows 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and.
Cool. So this is what it's going to look like if you're the camera. So
Yeah.
this is not what you're copying. This is how it's going to look from a video point of view. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. That's how we get out of the swing outs. So if you're copying us, this is what it looks like. 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Then we're join this drop to finish. This rock, step, swing, and rock, step, up, down, I think.
Okay.
It's a rhythmic thing in the music, but I think
Okay.
it's up, down.
Is there anyone here who's absolutely not familiar with Johnny's drop?
Teach it just in case.
Okay.
Because it means someone on YouTube might want to
Yeah.
double check it.
So again, it's all mirrored. I'm going to start with the follow footwork, but leads, if you want to follow along, do everything I'm doing, but starting on your left foot. It starts off with a step, right, left for follows. Then you're going to swing and cross, making sure that when you cross, you take that full step. So your weight is on your right leg for the follows, left for the leads. So let's just practice that. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, I'll do it for the leads. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from there, you're going to do a rock, step, potentially a hold, and then step through. Follows 1, 2, swing, step, rock, step, hold, step.
So theoretically, it should be pretty similar on both sides. Rock, step, and step. Rock, step, and step.
Shoot, ba, oh, ba, shoot, ba, ho, ba.
But the two rock steps are on opposite feet.
Yeah, exactly right. Let's see it. Let's see the Johnny's drop. Just that bit. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and.
Yeah.
Nice. Nicely done. So that comes after we've just done our inside turn. 3, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that final pose that you want to hit, we sort of leave up to you if you want to have like a really side on or you want to, wah, whatever. We will get into different shapes and stuff like that next week when we recap the whole choreo. But that's all the choreo that we have for tonight.
Yep.
So let's do it with counts from the top of tonight's stuff. And then we'll put the song on and we'll see how it all fits together.
Remember the first sequence was tuck, turn, sugar push, then back to closed.
Correct. Followed by your swing outs, followed by this thing. I'm going to
Tuck turn.
Following.
I'll do it once with everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it
Yeah.
once. Here we go. A 5, 6, a tuck, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the sugar pushes. Shoot. And then back to closed. 1, 2, 3. And the swing outs. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and a 1 more time. Inside turn to closed. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3.
5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, one more time, and do you want to watch them?
Yep.
Okay. Who should I make big and who should I
Oh, I can see it from here. I can see them all.
I was gonna pick one.
Oh, right.
5, 6, 7, and tuck turn. Shoot, ba-da, do,
Sugar
ba-da,
push.
shoot. Shoot,
Shoot,
ba-da, shoot, ba-da, shoot.
Step,
Shoot.
back to closed, step, and swing out, go, step, triple step,
Turn around.
and a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3. Inside turn to closed. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Raise drop. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Did we do too many swing outs that time?
I think so. I think we did one too many swing
I
outs.
think I miscounted that one, yeah.
Should we try it with music?
Yeah, do it with music. Yep. It'll all make sense with the music.
How multicultural of you? Musica.
Musica.
Musica. Furifafa.
Baile.
What I done but what for? All they ever asked me about you.
Tuck turn. 5,
5,
6, 7. Sugar pushes. Back to closed. Swing out. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. 2, 2, 3. One more. Back to closed. 1, 2, 4, 5. Johnny's.
shimmy! And like the longest drawn out shimmy of life.
Well, you can figure it out.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Yeah?
There's a slight hold before that last bit.
Okay. I'll let you figure out the numbers. Or you want to do it again?
Let's not sing it, Betty.
Okay.
Da 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 da. Let me shape it a haircut.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Questions? Do you want to just do it again? Yeah. Cassie's like, one more time. Okay.
Yeah, do it 1,000 more times.
What I got the book for? Oh, baby, that's me about you. And I don't get
Turn
around
around.
here anymore.
Tuck tag.
I've been in and out of love.
Sugar.
And if they ask me about love, I don't want to.
Swing out.
No, I don't want to. I think I'll stay at home this time. I need you back, baby, from me now.
Back to close.
I don't know. Don't get round much anymore.
I'm just gonna play that very, very last bit one more time so you can hear what the rhythm that we're trying to hit is. Da 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 da. Barbara does it better.
I don't know. Don't get round much anymore.
Does that make sense? Can you hear?
The piano at the end, that's the rhythm of your Johnny's drop. Ba-dum, bum, ba-da-la-dum, da.
I'll play it one more time.
Don't know. Don't get round much anymore.
Cool. Let's do that again. Unless anyone has questions, no.
Oh, baby, that's me about you. And I don't get round here anymore.
Tuck tag. 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And if they ask me about love,
Back to close. Swing out.
I don't want to. I think I'll stay at home this time. I need you back, baby, from me now.
Back to close.
I don't know. Don't get round much anymore.
Yeah, nice. Nice. That looked really cool. It's funny because obviously there's a delay between when we hear the music and we see you guys do it, but you're all delayed together, so it kind of works.
Yeah. Polyrhythms.
Awesome. Music to the last 2 8s. Is that a question or a statement? There is music in the last 2 8, correct?
Maybe he wants you to play it again.
Play the music in the last. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool.
I think I'll stay at home this time. I need you back, baby, from me now. I don't know.
4, 3.
Don't get round much anymore.
So I think the Johnny's drop starts on the 2 and
Yeah.
finishes on the 1.
Awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
1.
A little bit syncopated,
Yeah.
but if people want numbers, that's what I would say.
Yeah, so if you're a numbers person, that's.
Start on the 2.
If you're not a numbers person,
Da dum 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 la dum.
bah. I am most definitely not. Any other questions? I think let's do it one more time.
One more time.
Gonna celebrate. We're gonna do it one more time, and the reality is it might be more than once because that's how we roll. But what we're gonna do afterwards is have a little play with variations and stuff that you can put in. Opt-ins. I don't like the inside turn break as a lead. Just Cassie's saying she doesn't like it. So
Why not?
Why not? It's good. We're having a
Learn to
conversation.
like it.
Maybe
Sit
I
down.
missed the explanation. Get used to. I don't think that stick reaches. Look at that! Look at this guy.
I'm not going to make it to Tasmania with a stick.
I don't think you're gonna make it to me with that stick. Yeah, okay, so let me go through that one again. So, as a lead, you
Rock
would
step,
be...
triple step, freeze.
Yeah, no, but I'm just thinking like where you coming from. So you've just done
Swing out.
the swing out, but you're facing the screen,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So you've just done your 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and is it maybe the rotation that doesn't feel super great? Try taking maybe a bit of a forward rock step, if that helps, to really get that nice rotation for the follow. Forward and triple step and slide, so that there's not too much tension. Have a play with that. Let's just do that. So everyone just do the last swing out into the inside turn with the freeze.
5, 6,
I'm doing
7,
leads.
8, swing,
Shoot,
up,
up,
3,
up,
5, 6, here's the break.
up,
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Did that help, Cassie? Ish. One more time. 5, 6, I'll
swing
do
out.
the follow.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, the break. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So it is one of those moves because you're coming from a swing out, but you want a whole lot of rotation to ask your follow to come in. You need to be quite close to each other in order to allow that rotational rock step to happen. If you're too far away on your swing out, it's just going to feel a bit jerky. And I think that's probably the biggest thing that would make it feel uncomfortable for me. Can you think of anything?
Swivels?
If the follow is swiveling, it'll make it uncomfortable? Is that what you're thinking?
It changes the way it feels if the follows are
Yeah,
swiveling.
true.
Because your inside turn is the same rotation as your 2, whereas normally your 2 is your wind up for your 3.
Yeah, true that.
So I know that when I'm following, if I'm doing big swivels and I do a pass by, I get caught out and have to stop my energy and then restart it.
Yeah. So maybe that. So take the swivels out of that last one, maybe.
Yeah.
Cassie was just like, take your swivels out. And then he's like, no, I like it. This is great. But the other thing, like if you want to keep your swivels and you do want to keep practicing it, definitely stay close to each other. But keep your footwork quite small. So I'm keeping, if my swivels are really wide, it is going to make it harder for me to get in there. If I keep them nice and small, I can get in there and maybe not rotate them as much. Yeah? Give that a go. I mean, you guys obviously can practice together quite a bit. Have a play with that and see what makes it feel comfortable. No more questions. Vanessa and Chucky, you guys are good? Yeah, awesome.
The more you do it, the more they can do it with confidence.
Exactly, so we're going to do it again.
With confidence, the bigger it's going to look. I want you to commit to all the things.
Do you guys have costumes yet?
Charlotte, play the song.
What? This is important. Vanessa's in! Chucky's in! They're all answering!
Awesome. Play the song.
I will play the song, but I want to see what the answers are first.
No one's going to beat Claudia's.
But she hasn't confirmed that she's going to be wearing
She
that.
better.
Well, I told her that you think she should, and she's like, yeah, maybe. Maybe she has something better. I have Chuck has a surprise. Ooh. Is it animal themed?
Maybe I'll wear my top hat and tails.
I think you totally should.
Probably
I
should.
wanted. Oh, I'm not gonna say it. I kind of have I have a surprise as well. How funny would it be, Chucky, if we have the same surprise? That would be really. Considering my surprises, that would be really awkward.
Yeah, I want Chucky to try on your outfit.
Well, no.
Play the song!
Okay, I'll play the song. Let's practice, and then we can chat about costumes.
Sorry, me tangents.
Words on the book for all they have asked me about you, and I don't get very much anymore.
Hey, hey.
I could give and love, and if they ask me about love, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. I think I'll stay at home this time. I need you back, baby.
Jackie says he seriously doubts it's the same. I'm very excited.
Do it again.
Okay, we're doing it again. Oh, he's such a taskmaster.
Yes.
Eye roll.
Bring up old memories.
I'm gonna do this last.
What I done but what for? Oh, they would ask me about you, and I don't get around much anymore.
Time turn.
I've been in and out of love, and if they ask me about love, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. I think I'll stay at home this time. I need you back, baby, when you come back. Well, I don't know. Don't get around much anymore.
Swing out, sorry. We're gonna do it again for me.
Do a bit of Charlotte. We're gonna stick out.
Stick's already out.
Five, six, seven.
Don't get round much
I think we should just take dramatic bows. Like after that last bit, just like, thank you, yes, I'm amazing, bow.
If you have
bow.
housemates that want to get involved, get them to like throw flowers.
Yes!
You know, like just from
Roses
across the
come
room.
above the camera.
Or the equivalent, so the dance equivalent, I don't know if you're familiar with this.
Shoes.
Yeah, exactly. So like, you know, and I think this is a hip hop thing.
Oh,
I've
really?
seen it done in a lot of hip hop comps
Ah.
where like, you know, someone's performing and they just absolutely kill it. The audience will take their shoe off. And maybe that's what the guy was trying to do to Bush. He wasn't actually a political thing. He was like, hey, you're a great dancer. But yeah, get them to throw their shoes at him.
Yeah, that could be good. Okay,
That could
I
be funny.
like this ending.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
ending.
Obviously, if you don't have anyone living with you, that might be a challenge.
I will put some animation over top of yours. Animation of flowers coming in.
Like a rainbow. You know, like diamante, like sparkles.
From the tandem section.
From the tandem section, what, do you want like the variation stuff or?
Yeah, do the variation stuff first.
Okay, so one fun place to put the variations obviously is in your sugar pushes. So you can keep them quite straight. So it's a 6-count basic essentially. Triple, ba-da, ba-da. But you can also start like adding some rotation and swivels in there as well. So usually I like to keep my first one relatively straight and then add the rotation as I go. So my rock step, and then my triple step follows. I'm going to start turning my hips towards the right and have my right leg sort of come forward and almost do like a triple step like this. So left hip is forward, second triple step, back in the other direction. So let's just give that a go. 6, 7, and straight, to the right, to the left. Straight, to the right, to the left. Straight, to the right, to the left. And I'm keeping my feet quite close together. Again, they're not super wide. I mean, you can if you want to, but I like to keep it more taut than that. And then if that starts feeling comfortable, you can start adding more rotation as well in that second step. So that would be something like, to keep it straight, right, left, right, left, right, left, fast, shoot, get a, get ooh, bow. I don't know why I'm doing it to the side. I'll do it this way once, and then do you want to talk about lead stuff?
Yeah, I'll just
Okay.
stuff.
So one more time follows. The first rock step, keep it straight, and then if you want to add the rotation in the other rock steps. 6, 7, and 1, 2. Twist, 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 Wa, fa, shoot, ga, a. Wa, fa, shoot, ga, a. Leaders.
Okay. So, when I've been teaching some female leads, they wanted to learn how to do the swivels and swing outs for the leaders' footwork though.
Yeah.
So they still wanted to dance feminine. They're female. They associated with that kind of aesthetic that they wanted, but they were leading. That's just the role that they preferred. So I've been spending the last few years trying to work out how to do swivels on the leaders' footwork. And so one thing that I've now put into my sugar pushes is this twist. But as a lead, if you put the twist more towards your knees, it becomes a bit more masculine, more grounded, I guess. Whereas if you raise that twist up to your hips, you can make it more feminine. So as a lead, I'm like Charlotte, I'm going to keep the first one pretty standard. Step, step, triple, triple, step, step, triple. So I quite often put either apple jacks or actual like spider walks, actual swivel steps in there. So they end up doing it with a human shoot, bounce, shoot, twist, twist, triple. You can get this in there as well. So yeah, I'm still trying to show the inside of my foot to the camera. Step, step, triple. On this step, step, inside of my foot to the camera. Inside of my foot to the camera. And then triple, triple. And if you just bend your knees a bit and have it come through from like almost Shorty Georgie type locking knees together.
Oh yeah.
You can get a little bit of your
Wah, shoot.
You can get swivels in there as well on your 1-2 leads.
Yeah.
Just to get some twists in there too.
So that's a lot of fun, and you can obviously do it on your own. It is something that is 100% leadable. As we all know, it's one of my pet peeves when fellows just throw that in there without it being led. But you can. What was the other one we talked about? Oh yeah. So actually, this ties on to our class that we just did. We substituted. Well, in that one it was step hold. In this one, it would be more. Oh yeah, it would be step hold. So just replacing your triple step with step holds. So in the context of a swing out, that would be. A sugar push. Rock, step, step, hold, rock, step, step, hold, step, hold. Again, I'm doing it the wrong orientation. Shoot, 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 do, do,
And leads, I will do the exact same thing, just not with the foot.
Yeah, so for the leaders, left, left, hold, left, right, hold. Hey, did I do it wrong?
That last one.
That last one was
a
wrong.
different variation.
Oh yeah, I didn't list them. Sorry. And this is one of those things. I put this in my social dancing. It doesn't have to be led. Again, it can be. But you can sort of. How do I do it? I have a tendency to do like a bit of a heel drop into it and get it quite up. Shoot, up, do, up. Yeah. So let's pick one. Don't try to do all of them just yet. Pick one thing that you
Twists
like. So either like the twisty twists one or the hoop, ha. And we're gonna do the choreo again. And should we do the counts first?
Nah, put a song on.
Put a song on. All right.
Yeah, see what they feel like doing to music.
We'll leave the swivels to those with knee cartilage. That is a good call, Chucky. Very, very good call. Self-care is important.
Sorry, Chuck.
All right.
What I got the book for? Oh, baby, that's me about you. And I don't get around much here anymore.
5, 6, 7.
I've been in and love. And they ask me about love. I don't want to. I don't want to.
I got it. I was thinking of swing out variations and I got completely distracted.
Right, okay, yeah.
So like by the time I was like, I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place. Oh well, you guys know it better than I. Yeah, no, a swing out variation that it's super easy. Like it's got nothing to do with the feet. It's literally just hand positioning that I love and I do. You can't do it too much because then it sort of loses its oomph. I think I got that from, what's her name? Singer, Melbourne, Georgia?
Georgia, yeah.
Georgia Brooks.
Yep.
She does this great thing, like when she's on the 1-2, she just puts her left hand on her head and it looks so sassy and it looks so fun. And it's great. She does and it's so much fun. I'm like this sort of like, I'm having so much fun. I think it looks great. Again, you can't do it in every swing out because someone's like, is she injured? Like, does she have a headache? What's going on?
Chucky, we'll do that as well.
Yeah.
Hand on the head.
100%.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes.
Knees and toes. Knees and toes?
And there's me, 101 with Charlotte. These are your knees.
Classes that never worked for $100. Yeah, so if you want to give that a go, like 1, 2, 3, 4. It might feel a bit weird on your own, but I promise you, if you are doing it with a person and you are social dancing, there's a really fun energy that comes with doing that, and I don't know why. Yep, that's still coming to that. Okay, so one more time. And if you have your own variations that you want to put into places, obviously feel free to do that now.
Yeah, you probably know the choreography by now, so start changing it up.
Well, I know, I'm messing it up.
What I done but good for. Oh, baby, that's me about you. And I don't get around much.
Johnny, Noah, Tony, Fat.
I've been in and out and love. And if they ask me about love, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. I think I'll stay at home this time. I need you back, baby, when you come me down. Well, I don't know. Don't get round much anymore.
Yeah!
Take it bow. Get hit in the face with a shoe.
Well, if you can figure those
Take
words
a
out.
curtsy.
Uh,
Mime whatever Barbara's saying.
yeah.
Get a microphone up just from nowhere. Thank you.
I still think the flowers would be so great. Is there anything else? Are there any questions? Are there any variations that you would like to share?
Do it with tandem in front.
Did anyone try the hand thing? It feels silly, I know, but like it's really fun. From tandem?
From tandem.
Oh shit. Hang on. You're gonna have to help me with the musical of where it is.
Don't wanna be here. Been invited on day. Mighty gone, but what for? It's awfully different without you, baby. I don't get round much anymore.
Tandem, facing that way. One. Fly away.
My mind's more at ease.
Tandem.
But wherever
180. Turning around.
I bring up on
Tandem with the
me.
down out.
It's a club.
Down out. Fly hop.
But what for?
Tandem.
Baby, ask me about you. And I
Exit.
don't get much here anymore.
Go. Tuck turn.
I've been in and out and love. And if they ask me about love, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. I think I'll stay at home this time. I need you back, baby, when you come me down. Well, I don't know. Don't get round much anymore.
Yeah, jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Does that ring any bells from last week?
A few actually.
Cool, I'm glad.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think that I would bring some bells with me,
If you
but
weren't here last week, no stress. Don't have to do that bit. But now you know it.
yeah. and there's videos online. Apologies again for the
Last
YouTubes
week's,
of last week.
yeah.
We had a big storm in Perth, and as usual, Perth was like, ah!
The sky is falling.
Everything just went to shit. And I'm sorry. But we did do a recap, so that is up there on the interwebs. And yeah, next week we can discuss costumes if you like.
Yeah, costumes.
But it will be more so like recapping the entire thing and talking a little bit about, because of the way it's going to be edited and stuff like placement in the screen of like, you know, where you want to be for certain moves and things like that. And, you know, where you want to film it. You don't, you know, kitchens or, you know, wherever.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to add, Mr. Jetro?
Nah. How are we doing for time? Is it?
It is actually.
Yeah. Cool.
8:30. Do you want to do it one more time, or you good for today? Yeah, everyone's like. From tandem? We'll do it from tandem because I feel like that's.
Or do the whole routine.
Oh no.
I can call out the moves.
How do you guys feel about trying the whole routine, Jet calling it out? Man, you guys are keen beans. Alright. Holy moly.
So you're forward, pretend to be forward. Shoot! Let me throw it in.
It's the Saturday night. How they crowded the floor. Couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much
And
anymore.
now we stand up and a forward
I
again.
visit the club.
Still
Got
forward.
as far as the door.
Hand goes over the camera.
About you.
All the
Get
way
around much
for the
no
shim
more.
share.
Darling, I guess my mind's more at ease. But nevertheless, why bring up
Leaders, turn around.
invited on dates?
Follow us. Turn around. Say hi.
Different without you,
Ask for a dance.
and I don't get much from you no more.
Hand to hand, 8 count stuff.
Orientation.
You're leading or following?
Following.
Barrel jump. 8 count basic. Rock step, Suzy Q's. Leaders turn. Followers turn. Basic. Crossing on 5-6. Basic with a freeze. Eight count basic. Seatbelt into tandem. Tandem basic. Fly away. Tandem. Turn around. Basic. Down out. Flea hop. And the exit. Duck turn.
Don't get round much anymore.
How'd they do?
I was reading most of the time.
Right.
How'd
How'd you do? Yeah. Cool. You've got time to practice, and next week, like I said, next week it'll be all about the practice and really, because the hardest thing of learning choreo in chunks like this is always the transition between the weeks, where you're like, like you know the weeks really well, but how to link them together. So that's what we're going to be working on next week.
As well as, like Charlotte said, the camera work, how you want it set up,
Yeah.
what to wear, all the other stuff that comes with performing.
Maybe you have some recommendations about lighting.
Yeah, lighting and camera positioning.
That kind of
definitely.
stuff.
Yeah.
So if you do have any questions, then would be a really good time to bring them to the table, I guess. Aside from that, that's it from us. Thank you very much, Jethro.
Thanks, Charlotte.
Thank you guys again so much, and we will see you next week. Yay!
Alright, I'm just going to stop streaming.